Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? My name is Elizabeth Clarizio. I am the founder of the Divine Quantum Healing Center and Beyond Magnetic Minds. I'm here today with Christine Beluba. Christine, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, I'm Christine and I work with the Divine Quantum Healing Center, where we go beyond magnetic minds and having a privilege to do so. And I'm from Norway and I'm very excited to be a part of this session.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yes, and I'm happy to have you all here. It's an honor and a blessing to have each one of you here with me today. So I am going to ask you all individually just to state your name and where you're from, and I'm going to start with Heather.
Hi everybody, I'm Heather and I'm all the way from Manchester in the UK. And I'm so excited about today and happy to be here with all you beautiful souls.
Aw, thank you. Okay, we're going to go over to Lisa Colson.
Hi there, I'm Lisa. I'm in Melbourne, Australia, and it's a real honour and a privilege to be here today. And I too am just excited about what's going to unfold. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Let's go over to Jim. Jim.
Hello, my name is Jim. I live in Michigan and just excited to be here also.
Thank you. Arlene.
Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm in California, and I am so blessed to be able to be here and so terribly grateful. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's go over to Karen.
Hi, I'm Karen and I'm from Massachusetts. I feel very happy and grateful that I'm part of the session today.
Thank you. Glad to have you here, Karen. Okay, let's go over to Nikki.
Hello, everyone. My name's Nikki Yellen. I live in Manhattan, in New York, and very, very honored to be here. Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste, love. Beautiful. Ah, let's tap into Julie. Julie.
Hello, everybody. My name is Julie Smith. I'm from Portland, Oregon area, and I am very blessed and feel happy to be here and look forward to the session today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for
Okay,
having
let's
me.
go over to, yeah, let's go over to Rebecca.
Hello everybody, I'm Rebecca. It's 5 a.m. here in North Queensland, Townsville, Australia. But I had to wake up to be here because being part of these is very special. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for waking up so early, you as well as Lisa Coulson. Thank you, thank you. Who else do we have? Kathy.
Hi, my name's Amy. I'm from Massachusetts. This is my mom. Say your name.
What's your
I'm Kathy, and we're from Massachusetts, and we're so happy to be here. And it's a blessing to be able to partake. Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And who else do we have? Who else is here?
I'm here.
Oh,
Michelle's here.
Oh, Michelle. Okay, Michelle, tell them who you are and where you're from, beautiful.
Hi, I'm Michelle Herring and I'm from Peoria, Arizona, and I'm so blessed to be here.
Yes, and it's an honor to have you here and an honor to have your energy and your beautiful spirit with us. So thank you for being here today. It's a privilege. Wonderful. Okay, well, I just wanted to introduce everybody because, you know, this isn't all about me. This is about everybody else, as well as myself, as we are one. So I just wanted to start off letting you know that the lesson today is going to be about mastering the human perception and this journey, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do some teachings on specific moments that are very, very particular to your purpose of being here. And we're going to unravel that. We're going to unfold that. And if anyone has any questions, you're able to just put them right into the chat. And then we'll do a quick Q&A. And at the end of that, we're going to do a recode. Christine will be joining me in with the recode. So we're going to begin here. If you can all go to the first page on that PDF file. I hope you all had a chance to download that. Some of you may not have, so we will just ask you to get a piece of paper and a pencil. You can save the PDF file for yourself and utilize that another date if you choose to. So we're going to begin with the very first one that begins with infinite awareness. So if you can all find that, if anyone's having trouble finding it, please just raise your hand or put your microphone on and say you need assistance. But that should be in your PDF file. Christine, what page would that be on for them?
That's on page 7.
Okay, and if everybody's there, just give us a heads up, just give us a thumbs up, a wave, say yes in the chat box, and let us know that you're at infinite awareness, that you found it. Excellent. Thank you, Heather. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Kathy's got it. Amy's got it. Karen's all set. Excellent. Wonderful. Jim's all set. Arlene. Excellent. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to begin the journey. Okay, so just want you all to know that prior to stepping into this space, I had already anchored myself into my heart, moved away the human perception, and I've allowed awareness in. Okay, so everything that is going to be coming forth is not just coming forth from the journey itself, however, from the wisdom that's been obtained by infinite awareness on the journey. So infinite awareness, what is infinite awareness? Does anyone know what infinite awareness is? Infinite awareness is your true nature. It is actually who you are prior to stepping into human form. It is not something that's tangible because it's non-physical. It is the non-physical aspect of you that created the physical aspect of you. Yeah. Oh, go the lights. From the darkness to the light. That's what this journey is about, from the darkness to the light. So, so being infinite awareness prior to stepping into the human form, it is what we call creation, the life force of creation itself. Christine, feel free to grab any of those questions that are coming up or anything, okay? So the circle of life is entering the human form. So many will think that they are born from the physical being with infinite awareness in them. Okay, that is not true. The truth of that is the moment that you come forth from the womb and the moment that you take your first breath, that is when infinite awareness enters. Okay, it is your breath, it is your life force. So this human body cannot even exist without it. Okay, the human body is created in the physical form, but the non-physical aspect of you, the non-physical aspect of you cannot dwell in this physical form until after it comes through the birth canal and enters into this realm. However, you're not separate from it because it is your life force. So a lot of people will have this outside source that's outside God, that lives in a cloud or that is external from them, believing that this is something external. It's not external, it's an internal God. It's an internal being that dwells within you. So because we've been taught that these gods dwell outside of us, we live our entire lives separate from the truth. Okay, so as you're growing up, you become the child. As you're the child, what are you learning? You're learning everything that your parents have taught you. You're learning that God dwells outside of you, that there's something higher and more powerful than you are. So we start seeking for external validation. Does that make sense? This validation starts coming from your family, from your siblings, from your mother, from your father, from aunts, uncles, from society. And that's when we really start separating ourselves from our true nature, because we start taking in everything that we're being told and being conformed to others' beliefs, to others' structures, to others' way of being. Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, so you guys should be turning your page, and let's turn into seeking validation. Here's where the separation begins. Here's where we start forgetting who we really are. We start forgetting that we were infinite, because everything that you're now taking in to your subconscious mind and your unconscious mind is being developed. And you start forgetting who you truly were. All that is before you is a mom and a dad, for some households, not for all households. However, you have that one person that is telling you, don't do this, don't go there, don't touch this, don't touch that. And they're starting to instill fear in you. Okay, the fear comes from their beliefs, and their beliefs come from the generation before them and before them and before them. Okay, so here's everything that you take on, you're taking on by your parents. However, it's all they knew. So they're only teaching you what they were taught. Okay, so they're teaching you, don't touch the fire's going to burn you. Don't go past that fence. If you go past that fence, something's going to happen to you. Don't do this, don't do that, don't. And you start developing all these different identities based on fear that's being instilled inside of you. Okay, no judgment here whatsoever. No judgment on the parents, because it's all that they knew. Yes. If you guys have any questions based on that, you can write them in, and I'm being told that I can answer some questions based on that. If anyone has any questions. Okay, no questions. Let's move on to the next page. The next page is child is wounded. What are all the different ways that a child gets wounded? There are hundreds of ways. The most wounds that a child will develop will be the wounds from those that are closest and dearest to them. If you have siblings, siblings start calling you names, judgment comes upon you, you start taking on these beliefs. Many are raped by those close to them, sexually abused, physically abused, mentally abused, emotional abuse. These are the wounds that we take on. With each one of these wounds that we take on, they each have their own face, which means they each take on their very own identity. So just like that movie Sybil, if anyone has seen that, just like the movie Sybil, where she had all those identities that came out, every single one of them played a part in the life that she lived from infancy until a young adult, when her mom passed away. So each identity that came out at specific points and times in her life when she would get triggered. Each identity played a part. So she had one that was very aggressive, very bold, would tell everybody what to do, what not to do, how it was going to get done, how it wasn't going to get done. She had the very shy girl, the one that wanted to hide. She had, I believe it was 19 different identities, probably more. Those were the ones that would come out with triggers. Okay, so a lot of us want to know where our triggers come from, why we get agitated as adults, why we get frustrated and not understand why. Though that's why. It's because of your identities, because of all the identities you have taken on to protect yourself, to understand what is going on. You have infinite awareness that is a non-physical, pure, unconditional, loving being stepping into this physical realm and then having the experience it's supposed to have. However, the non-physical aspects need to take play in order for the journey to continue. Okay, a lot of us want to know, well, how can that be? How can it be that this is a good thing if a child gets wounded or a child gets molested or what have you? No one says that this is a good thing. However, it was their journey. It was a journey that was chosen and picked prior to stepping into physical form. So infinite awareness was always aware of everything that would happen. Always aware of everything that would happen. It is aware on all levels of awareness. Let's flip over to the next page. The next page is going to be illusionary beliefs. Okay. What are illusionary beliefs? Illusionary beliefs are based on everything that you have learned as a child, as well as all the identities that you have taken on. Each one of those identities Each one of those identities has its very own version and perception of life. Okay, so we wonder why so many people have such a difficult time staying in a state of presence or in a state of being, and have all these different voices just speaking into their head, telling them what they should do, what they shouldn't do. Oh, look over here, look over there. And such confusion steps in. Okay, we don't know who we are. We don't know what we want, because we want a whole lot of different things. And we want a whole lot of different things because you have all these different identities that want something and take a play in your life. Okay, we're not stating that any one of those identities does not have a purpose. It has a very huge purpose in that now time space reality. Okay. Christine, I feel like someone has a question regarding that. Are there any questions in there regarding that?
No questions.
Okay. Does anyone have a question on illusionary beliefs? How you develop these illusional beliefs? None. Interesting. Okay, because I'm really feeling some people struggling with that one.
Are they easy to identify?
We'd appreciate it if you would put your question into the, yeah, just put it into the chat box. And then I am going to ask you, Rebecca, is what easy to identify? So what is her question there? Christine?
Are the illusory beliefs easy to identify?
No. No, they're very difficult. They're very difficult to identify because you don't even know it's an illusion. Does that make sense? That's all you know. That's all you've ever known. You don't know any different. It becomes who you are. You take that on as your truth. You take all of it on as your truth. Okay, so let's go on to the next one, where beliefs create your reality. So all of, what's the question? What's that question, Christine, in there?
Kathy is asking, so how do you get rid of all the identities?
Yeah, we're getting there, Kathy.
And then you have another one from Arlene here. Would it be safe to say all our beliefs are illusionary?
Every single one. Every single one of your beliefs are illusionary until you come to a certain point. And in this journey, which we are going to get there. So right now we're going to step on to beliefs create your reality. Okay. So a lot of people want to wonder why their life is the way that it is. What have they done wrong? Where did I go wrong? You know, why did I go down this road? Why does this one not like me? Why does that one not like me? Everything is external. Okay, you're looking at everything externally. And the bottom line is your reality is created because of everything that you believe to be true. It's everything that you have embodied. The truth. I'm not talking about embodying other identities, like, or, you know, how would I say it? You're not taking on or embodying other spirits. That's the word I need to use. It's not like other spirits are entering you, okay? That's not the case here, okay? You create your beliefs by what you embody, and what you embody is what you believe to be true. So you're literally embodying truths, okay? It's like, I was a chef for 24 years. That was my belief. That was my truth. I embodied that identity for 24 years. I was a chef. Do you see? So that's all that I was. That's all that I knew. I didn't know I could be anything else. I thought that's all I could be for the rest of my life. And then I became a mom, took on the identity of a mom, the perceptions of a mom. Well, what does a mom look like? What is a mom supposed to act like? What does a mom do? Based on everything I was taught by my mom, as well as society, churches, etc., etc., etc. So you take on everyone else's beliefs on what you should look like, what everything should be like, how it should work, how it shouldn't work, what is right, what is wrong, okay? And that becomes your reality. That becomes your reality. That's how you create your reality. And no one else is responsible for that reality except for you, because you're the one allowing and accepting and believing and taking those on as your own. You begin to make life personal. Here's where life becomes very personal. Well, if that one had just done something differently, my life wouldn't be that way. If that one treated me differently, my life wouldn't be this way. If that one didn't talk that way to me, my life wouldn't be this way. If that one didn't say this, well, then my life wouldn't be this way. So we start to point the finger at everyone in our life and make them the problem and the reason for your life, for what you are accepting, for what you are believing, for what you are embodying. The truth that you are embodying about them, about yourself, about life, and about the world. You take all of that on. However, you're not taking the responsibility of the truth that it is all your creation. It's always been your creation. That is one of the hardest things for us to accept, that, oh, guess what? My life is the way that it is because of everything I've believed and everything I've embodied to be the truth. Does that, anyone have any questions regarding that?
No questions.
Okay. Okay, as for Kathy's question, how do you get rid of these identities?
Yep.
You don't. We don't get rid of anything. They're all a part of you. Okay? They're all aspects that played a beautiful part of you in your life. We don't get rid of them. However, we merge them. We merge them with the identity that is the predominant creative force of your life, which happens to be infinite awareness. Okay? So there can never be any separation. If there's any separation whatsoever, this won't work. You will always have confusion. and you won't know which aspect is running the show. Because up until now, the biggest aspect, which is the ego, because here's where the ego gets created, and that's a biggie. That ego takes on an identity of its own. That ego separated itself. Because it wants to run the show, okay? And here is where the ego creates false perceptions of life, false perceptions of you, and false perceptions of the world itself, okay? Your true nature is completely dissolved, moved away. It's gone. That big, beautiful ego is now running the show, telling you what to do, how to do it, and completely separated itself from infinite awareness. So you are fully now a full-blown adult walking around with hundreds of identities. Some you may never even experience or know that they exist. And it's okay, because you don't have to tap into every single one of them. Does that make sense? Okay, because if you look at your life, truly, how many identities have you taken on? I'm sure you can name more than the fingers and toes that you have. I know I can. Okay. This is when distortion sets into your life. Your whole life becomes distorted. You don't know your left from your right. You don't know right from wrong. You can't think straight. You don't know how to make choices and decisions on your own. Always in a confused state. Seeking outwardly for absolutely everything. Seeking outwardly for someone to like you, someone to love you, someone to understand you, someone to validate you, someone to be your leader, someone to show you the way, someone to pay for your bills. Okay, we take on all these distortions. All these distortions step in. Okay, I need to be cared for by someone else. I can't love myself. Absolutely impossible. How can I love myself? The love has to come from out here in. The understanding has to come from out here in. The wisdom has to come from out here in. Okay? Your entire life becomes extremely distorted because absolutely everything you're seeking is now seeking outwardly, and you've forgotten all that abides within. Does that make sense? Anyone have any questions about that? Anybody see themselves that way? Anybody see where they're constantly looking outwardly to be fulfilled within? Ah, yes, it's in that beautiful man. Oh, my twin flame. My twin flame is out there waiting for me. He's out there. Okay. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Nikki. Okay, you are your own twin flame. Twin flame does not exist outside of you. Yes. Yes, Jim. Beautiful. Beautiful. Does anyone have any questions regarding that whatsoever? No questions. Okay, let's go on to what we call the spontaneous awakening, where the remembering begins. Okay, this is for every single human being. This is for every single human being. Okay? Some are instantly and naturally awakened. Some will feel and sense that something different is happening and then run and hide in all, not one, all of their old identities. Beach is getting in now. So they will run and hide, as I said, in all, in all those identities. That's in what we call, what I do not call, but many will call, you know, the dark place, the shadows. Okay, the dark side, which I do not see as the dark side. Okay, but here is where infinite awareness itself starts putting things in place for you to remember. It's an instant happening, an instant awakening. Okay, and it happens to absolutely every single one of us. It's simply a matter of, are you going to catch it or are you going to run from it? Are you going to hear, or are you going to put your hands over your ears and say and shake like that little girl inside, saying no, 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 or the little boy, because Jim is here. No, 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 no. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see. I don't want to see what you're showing me. I don't want to see what you're showing me. No, 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 no. I'm just going to stay here because I'm really, really safe here, but it really sucks here. Really, really, really sucks here. But I feel safe here. Here's where I get everything external. Here's where I get my pity fed. Here's where I get that false love. Here's where I get that false friendships here with yourself as well as with others. Here's where everything external remains that you feel safe in because you're afraid to take that step out. You're afraid to listen. You're afraid to hear because you're afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of what is on the other side of everything you have ever known, because it's all that you have ever known. Okay? And we all have a choice. We have a choice to say, yes, I want this. Yes, what is that? Yes, what are you showing me? Or to say no. No. And if you say no, it's okay. You're not any less loved. However, not only do you remain in all of those old identities and old structures, the pain, the torture, and the torment become excessively worse. Why? Ask yourself why. Well, if it's okay, why would it get excessively worse? Because your higher self, your infinite awareness will never, ever, ever give up on you, ever. And it will always, always present something to you to assist you in stepping up, stepping out, and stepping in to your true nature. Assisting you in remembering who you really are. So that right there is a choice. Just like everything else is a choice. It's a choice for you to drink something healthy for your body, or to sit there and slug down 50 beers and, you know, some highballs and, you know, whatever it is that's really going to destroy your body. Okay. Neither is right or wrong because it's a choice. It's all a choice. However, to every choice, there's a repercussion. So something follows every choice. Okay, does anyone have any questions regarding that? No, no questions. Okay, on to the next page, the resistance. Once you step into this, once you step into saying, yes, I want this. Okay, I see that. Okay, wow. And you start remembering, things start unfolding. For me, it was huge. It was a huge, big, giant bang. And we're not going to get into that on this session. One day I will do a session by myself and just let you all know how my journey began. And the biggest thing that did come to me, the word that came to me that I was able to see and witness, and then as I watched the truth of this one word that my higher self showed me, okay, as I watched the truth of that one word, that is what unfolded the rest of my journey to coming fully home to who I really am. And that one word happened to be division. Okay. Division was a big, huge word in my church. You can't be divided. You're divided if you do this. You're divided if you do that. You're divided if you do this. You're divided if you do that. And when I saw the very first thing that that infinite awareness showed me about that word, because the word literally came across my third eye, just came across, and I'm like, why am I seeing this? And all of a sudden, I could see, as if it was dominoes, that one word started knocking everything down. And the first thing that it showed me was that the biggest thing on this earth that is divided is the church. The church divides the people. The church divides the cultures. The church says, oh, well, if that one's Baptist, it can't come to this church. If that one's Catholic, you can't come to this church. If you're Black, you can't enter here. If you're white, you can't enter here. The division just started coming down, 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 down. That was the beginning, the absolute beginning of my journey home to myself. Okay, so resistance steps in, because all of your old identities are going to wrap themselves around you, like, you know, the cowboys do. I should have worn my hat, right, Christine? Like the cowboys do. You know, when they're going to rope a cow, okay, they've got that rope and it's swinging and it's rolling in and railing in the cow. Well, that's what your identities do. Every single one of them are going to pop up. Every single one of them are going to find a way to pull you back and to keep you in the old structures, the old beliefs, the old ways, because that's where they're going to tell you you're safe. Don't go out there. You don't know what's out there. Don't step out into the unknown. No, no, no. Don't follow that road. Stay right here. Isn't it safe here? You are going to hear absolutely everything. Things you didn't even think you were going to hear to keep you in that state. Okay, your old identities, okay, do not want you moving forward, because only one reason: they think that they need to disappear. They think that if you take a step forward, that they're going to disappear, that they die, that they're no longer going to be loved, they're no longer needed, they're no longer wanted, they're no longer going to be seen, no longer going to be heard. They will find absolutely every single way to keep you from stepping into your true identity. Does anyone have any questions regarding that? Does anybody see the resistance that pops up every time they try to take a step forward. Yeah. When you try something new, when you want to just get out of that shitty space that you're in. Yeah. Yeah, big time. Yes, big time. Okay. Everything. And I mean, everything will come up. All of the old thoughts will come up. All the old patterns will come up. You want to get into a depressed state. You're going to want to just curl up into a ball and just say, oh, I'm just going to stay here. You know, there's nothing out there for me. And it's not true. It's all based on what? Go all the way back. That resistance is all based on the illusionary beliefs. That's the connection. Okay, so that resistance is going to take you all the way back to the illusionary beliefs. And let me tell you, when you go all the way back, that's what I call backsliding. You just backslid. Okay. When you go into mind, when you go into thoughts, when you sit in your thoughts, that's you going into a backslidden state of being. Okay, you go back into the old ways. All right. That state can actually keep you there if you choose. It can keep you there and you will never move forward. You will never see anything more on this planet in this lifetime than that state of awareness. Okay? It is a choice. Every single day, with every new breath, with every new step of your being, it is a choice for you to stay in that state of being, stay in the old ways, stay in the old structure, stay where it's safe, or move forward. Push through it. Take that new baby step into something a little different. Because the moment you step out, you're stepping out of fear and into love. Fear is the only thing that holds you back. And fear has hundreds of thousands of roots connected to the illusionary beliefs. That's what it's connected to. All that fear is connected to everything that you decided to create as a child to assist you in removing and pushing away and pretending that all that pain wasn't there. All that hurt wasn't there. All that emotion isn't there. That's how you created your life, based on all of that. Now, if you're willing to step through and you're willing to step through all of the resistance, what you're going to become is on the next page. It's the alchemist. You get to take everything that's been false, illusionary, attached to fear, not real, and turn it into light, pure, unconditional love and truth. That's how you become an alchemist. That's what an alchemist is. An alchemist is able to go through the resistance, walk through the fear, witness it, challenge it, and turn it into something beautiful. Create from the old into the new. Because that alchemist dissolves all of everything that is false. And that's across the board. Not just in this lifetime, but in every other lifetime you've had here. Okay? Every other lifetime. You dissolve it all. You get to go into the Akashic records. You don't have to wait until you cross over to see the Akashic records. You get to witness that here. You get to actually go into your Akashic records and witness that here. Be that alchemist. Change that here and now. Why would you want to wait until you die to see what was in the Akashic records? What was there? Ah, shoot, I should have done it this way. Damn it, why didn't I listen? Why did I go that way? You get to dissolve all of that here and now. And then guess what happens when you do that? What happens? Yep, your heart opens. That's when you become heart coherent. As you walk through all of your fears, okay? As you witness and realize that all of that is just an illusion. None of it is real. It never was and it never will be, which is why we have the choice of living in this now moment. Only what's in this now moment. Because if you take everything from the past and bring it into your now moment, it's not a new now moment. It's an old now moment. So you're taking all your beliefs and all your old structures into this now moment with you. That will put you into a spin. That will not keep you grounded. That will not keep you in your heart space. That will not allow for your heart to open. It will be absolutely impossible for your heart to open. Absolutely, I'm going to say it again. Absolutely impossible for the heart to open. And I'm not talking about the human heart. I'm talking about your high heart. Okay? The heart of God. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Where all the wisdom is. Okay? And the heart can only open and become coherent if you're willing to step through and walk through the old structures and the old beliefs and leave them behind. Leave them behind. They no longer serve you. They no longer have a purpose for you. They only had a purpose for that time, not for this moment. Does anyone have any questions regarding that? Thank you. Okay, no questions. Beautiful. So after the heart begins to open, yeah, I feel you guys out there. Okay, it's okay to cry. It is really, 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 really okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to express your emotions. If anyone tells you that it's not okay, then that person is a liar, because it is okay. That is built up energy that is stored in the old beliefs and the old structure and the old ways that no longer serves the greater good of your higher self. Do not deny that. Do not deny that. It is extremely necessary in order for your heart to open. Extremely necessary. That is when you get to tap into pure unconditional love. Okay? Yeah. All is well. So I am just holding space right now. Yeah. Christine, you feel that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All
My
is well.
heart on.
Yeah. So I am totally just holding space for this field right now. And I just want you to know that your next step is remembering your true nature and purpose. Remembering who you are. Remembering that you are not everything that you were taught. You are not everything that you believed. You are not hate. You are not trash. You are not, God, all those millions of things you believed, okay? I can't even begin to get into them. But you are nothing that you ever thought you were. Nothing, none of it, okay? You are no label that you ever put on yourself. So even if you remove the label of a mom, who are you if you remove the label of a mom? Who are you? Who are you if you remove the label of a daughter or a son or a father? Remove the label of a hairdresser, remove the label of a chef, remove the label of wife, husband, remove all of that, because you're really none of that. Okay? You are none of any label that you attach to yourself. None. Yakia Shanti. Hamtali Ikia Shatatai. You're none of that, guys. What are you if you are none of that? What are you if you remove every single label that you've ever placed upon yourself? What do you become if you're not the human? If you're not any human label that you have ever placed upon yourself? You're not even unconditional love. That's another label. You are literally infinite awareness. You are that very same awareness that entered this physical form from non-physical. You are able then to return, which happens to be the circle of life, which happens to be the reason and the purpose that you are here. You are from non-physical into physical form to experience what it is to be in physical form. You were supposed to forget so that you could remember. Because if you knew who you were the entire time you were here, if you stayed as infinite awareness the entire time you were here, you would never have been able to experience any of the physical experiences that you had. However, infinite awareness is that which keeps this physical being alive. Okay? You cannot breathe without it. Every single organ in your body that became alive within the mother's womb is also infinite awareness. It all has its own function. It all knew what it needed to do prior to infinite awareness stepping into the physical form the moment the doctor slapped your hiney and you went, and then spirit enters. Okay? So you get the option of walking through this journey as a human. Great. Don't take any of it personal, because it wasn't. It was just a journey for you to get to this place where you become heart coherent. Your heart begins to open and you get to step into your true nature, which happens to be infinite awareness, the creator, life force itself. Life force itself. Say that one more time. Life force itself. And as this, you become the predominant creative force of your life, where all of those other identities no longer are driving. They are no longer telling you where you're going to go, what you should believe, what you shouldn't believe. It's no longer allowing external, internal. You are literally living from an internal state of being as infinite awareness. Okay? Here you begin. Yes, yes, Nikki. Here you begin to create that path that you so wish and that you so desire to live without anybody's permission, because you don't need it. You don't need anyone to tell you how to do it, what it looks like, which way you should go. Should I go to the left? Should I go to the right? You need no one's permission. And all of the old structure falls away. It all falls away. It doesn't go away. Okay? It falls away. And the reason I tell you it doesn't go away is because we are here for quite some time. So this is still your journey. So every step that you take forward in being the predominant creative force of your life, every time you want to move forward, a trigger is going to come up. Every time you want to learn something new, a trigger is going to come up, because there's going to be an old aspect of you that's not going to want to go there. However, knowing that you are the predominant creator of your life, you have power over that. You have authority over that. Does anyone have any questions regarding that? And out go the lights. We're in a disco here. Any questions regarding that? And it can be any question. I'll take any question regarding that. Okay, no question is too hard to answer. No questions.
No questions coming in.
Okay. All right. So it is now almost 4:30, guys. We've got a whole ton of unpacking to do. A whole ton of unpacking. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys, let's do like a 5-minute. We're going to do 5 minutes, go to the bathroom, grab something to drink. Do whatever you feel is necessary for this 5 minutes. Okay. Let's just refresh ourselves, splash some water over your face, whatever you want to do. Okay. You can stay here. You don't have to shut anything off. Feel free to just stay here and just go do whatever it is you need to do. And I will refresh my water.
Thanks.
Yes. Okay, is everyone back? Who are we missing? Are we missing anyone? Okay, you guys can all put your microphones on at this point.
Looks like Julie, Kathy, and Amy. Okay, there's Kathy and Amy. Julie isn't back yet. I don't
Okay,
know about
that's
Michelle.
okay. That's all right. Okay, so I'm just gonna open the mic. All right. And if anyone has any questions, we are able to do a Q&A right now. Okay.
Well, I'd like to say, first of all, it's very enlightening. I got a lot. I thought I knew a lot, but boy, I got a lot of resonation. Everything you've said so far,
Okay.
the labels that I've accepted and put on myself.
You take those on as identities, guys. And when you take on an identity, you become it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you become everything attached to that identity.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you think about infinite awareness, okay, use whatever word you want. Use the word God, use the word Holy Spirit, infinite awareness, source, okay? If you think about it, really, just think about it. What is it? Does it cry? No. Does it feel pity? No. Does it feel any of the emotions you feel? No.
No.
Does it have a name? No. It does not. It has no name. It is nameless. It is faceless. It is formless. However, it is everything and nothing simultaneously. Yeah. Everything and nothing simultaneously. So all it does and all it knows is to create. Does that make sense?
What creates? Sorry?
You create infinite
Yeah.
awareness, darling.
Yes, infinite awareness. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, infinite awareness. Yes.
Yes.
Infinite.
Infinite awareness. It's infinite. It's
Yeah,
all
that's
knowing.
right.
It's all knowing.
I don't have a question, but
oh no,
I did have a bit of an aha moment with the whole being in the now moment, which is something I've been really trying to do. Everyone's like, just be it now, be in the now moment. But when you say, like, experience it as if like don't bring all your identities into the now moment. So, and that's what I've been doing. I've just been experiencing it as myself rather than like from a fresh like perspective or a person. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, so when I say now moment, I'll look and I'll acknowledge the trees and the grass, but I'm still looking through my like old identities, my old perspective. And when you said like, no, like leave all that behind and kind of enter it from like a fresh, open, but like innocence, like an innocent perception. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Just
that's like
when I get you into innocence and what you feel when you're in innocence. Okay. So you're stepping into every new now moment as innocence, okay, with no perspective, no perception, no understanding, no belief, no structure. And you're creating that moment from a limitless aspect of who you are, where you can create absolutely anything you want in that new now moment.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
that's
next new
beautiful.
now moment, the next new now moment has
New now
nothing to do
moment. That's
with the
it.
last
Yeah.
new now moment.
Yeah. It just went,
Oh,
wow.
See?
yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say, I'm the creator, well, yeah, you certainly are. You know, however, what most people don't understand is, well, how could I have created all that horrible stuff that happened to me? You took it on, became your identity. From there, you became a teenager. You started to have perspectives on life. How did you perceive people? How did you perceive the world? Then you started creating your very own moments. Okay? So that
That's right.
is all yours. You
Yeah.
own that. And until you are able to sit there and say, holy friggin' cow, I am fully responsible for absolutely everything that I've said, done, thought, taken in, etc., 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 etc. I created that.
100%.
100%.
100%. Yeah. Oh,
100%.
absolute.
Because no one can create it for you. You're creating it from your perceptions, from your beliefs, from all of the identities and the attachments to those. Okay? And when we talk about the attachments and the roots, so you all know when I do a recode and I ground you, yeah, I am sure to remove all that. That doesn't come into the matrix and get grounded into that. It does not. I won't do that. Anybody else can, but I'm not going to. Okay? That's not coming with me. Christina, you back yet?
Yes, there is.
Okay, baby girl, I can see your beautiful face. There we
Are
go.
you saying you don't ground old identities into the now? Is that just to clarify? That's what you're saying?
I do not.
Yeah.
If you notice, when I do a recode, I always have two separate balls, yeah? Always.
Yeah. Two separate balls. Yeah.
Always. And the first ball is everything that no longer serves the greater good of my higher self. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. You're not coming into my new now moment. You're not getting grounded here because you're doing all that beautiful work with superconscious, tapping into old identities and old beliefs and old structures that are attached to you for centuries, okay, and lifetimes, okay? So why do you want to take that into your new now moment where you are the infinite awareness and the creator and the predominant creative force of your life, where you'd like to start creating your own life? I don't know.
It's
I'm not
beautiful.
taking it with me. You're welcome to all you want. You
No,
can
I'm
hang on
good.
to that all you want.
So you're just grounding, like, so you're grounding all the new changes into the matrix.
I ground this. This is what I ground.
And the other part.
I ground and I only ground. Memories 1, 2, 3, quantum, tandem, shadow, as well as ego that still serves. That still serves.
Right, okay. I hear
in
you.
this now moment.
Right.
Okay.
I'm writing this
That
down.
still serves you because at a point when you step into the truth and you embody the truth that you are infinite awareness, you embody that truth, that is that which you are. And you are not your beliefs. You are not the human body. You are not the old structures. You embody the truth of that which you truly are. Okay? The ego then merges. We talked about merging earlier, yeah? There's a merger that happens where the two become one. Okay? The two become one. Now they're no longer doing this.
Yeah, come together.
Boom, boom, boom. They're working together.
Mm-hmm.
So that as you move forward, as infinite awareness in the predominant creator of your life, the two are merging together, okay? And you're able to create forward. Not side to side or taking anything back there into this now moment. Anything back there can't come into this space. It's not welcome.
No,
It's not welcome.
crystal clear.
It has no, it,
Yeah.
look, you know, I'm sitting in a big, huge, giant, beautiful room and I have 15 chairs, but not one of those chairs is for anything that has to do with my last moment.
Oh,
Okay. Those 15 chairs will be filled with 15 brand new things that serve the greater good of my higher self.
And the 15 brand new things comes from the field of all possibility,
Comes from
of infinite
awareness.
awareness.
infinite awareness. Yeah.
Infinite awareness is that field. There's no separation. Remember that.
Yeah.
There's no
Yes.
separation across the board with anything.
Awareness.
Not
Yes,
even from your
is
human
that.
journey.
Yeah.
It just no longer serves you. So it does not need to be in this now time space reality.
Oh, yes, that's right. It
The
doesn't have
only
to be.
way
It
it
doesn't.
can come here, the only way is if you allow it. That's it. If you keep going back there and taking on that identity and stepping into the energy of all that stuff, where's it going to be? In your now moment, in your head space. It's going to be present externally as well as internally, because that's how we create. We create our reality internally, and it becomes an external reality. You see? It's your beliefs that create your present now moment. So what do you choose to believe? What do you choose to embody? What beliefs do you choose to embody? What truths do you choose to embody? What truths do you choose to live by?
You make it sound so simple when it is really not that simple.
It is simple.
Like,
This
like,
is,
'cause, like, you know,
yeah, but
it's like you've got to counteract everything. That
I
you
have been through a lot to get here.
Yeah, you've got to literally counteract everything. Every
No, gosh, no, no. That would put you totally in your head. Okay, it's a surrender.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right.
No. Then you're going, oh, did I do that? Oh, did I bring that moment here with me? Oh, did I?
no, you go crazy.
Am I doing this?
makes you crazy.
Oh,
You
am
go
I being
cuckoo.
judgmental? Oh, well, if you are, you're going to know that you are, and you're going to go, that was just judgmental.
Yes.
Oh, I just treated that person like these
Awareness.
shits.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
shit. Did I just do that? Damn it. Did I just take that damn identity on again?
Oh, God.
All right. But I'm not
So
judging
good.
myself for it. I'm witnessing
Oh, there's it.
what I'm doing.
Witnessing.
I'm being the
Witnessing.
witness and the observer in that moment.
Observer.
Okay.
Witness,
But I'm not
observer.
going, oh, shame on you. How could you do that? I'm not judging myself and condemning myself. That is there for me to say, no, I don't want you anymore. I'm all set. I'm all
That's
set
right.
with that identity. I'm
No,
all set
I
with that
don't
belief. You no
want
longer serve me. I love you.
want
Thank
to.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being there when you were there. However, moving forward, moving forward,
I love infinite
always,
awareness.
forever moving forward, because
Love
the
it.
light force itself never stops creating. It's forever creating, forever creating, forever creating. It is always moving forward. It never stops. It doesn't even stop when you leave this human form. Okay? It's going on to something bigger and better and greater, and now creating in non-physical. Because if you think for one moment that this is your only creation, you are fooling yourself. And it's not even your first creation.
Wow.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
may I share something? You talked
Oh,
about
wow.
surrender?
Yeah.
You talk about surrender?
Yeah.
I
That's
bought that,
beautiful.
I bought that years ago. I was drawn to it and I didn't know why.
Yeah.
But it's been my let go and let God.
Let go and let
But
God.
now,
Yeah.
but now you just gave it new meaning. Thank you.
Oh.
Seriously.
Yay. What's the
Right?
new meaning?
Well, to surrender.
Yeah.
To surrender and let go of the old, you know, surrender to the
Let go
new.
of it all. It doesn't serve, none of it serves you.
Yeah. Surrender
None of
to
it
the
serves
new.
you.
Right?
None of it is going to put you in the wizard's gate of this now moment where you are the predominant creative force of your life and where you are creating through infinite awareness, whatever you want, whatever you desire. And guess what? You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Okay?
Yeah.
There's no proving that I deserve it. I deserve it. Why? Because I'm creating it. Hello? Because I want it. Now look at the belief. Only ask for that which you need. Only your needs. That's a belief. Don't ask for anything more than you need. Shame on you, you naughty, naughty, naughty girl. How dare you ask for something you don't need? I need it, I want it, and it's mine.
That's it. Boom.
Bottom line.
That's so good, huh?
You understand? We don't need permission from God to have it. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like I feel my vibrating right now.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm
lift
vibrating.
it.
It's
Yeah,
like this
lift
is
it.
like lift it up.
Just feel that.
Rise
Just
above.
feel that. It's like
Feel it. It feels
so
so good.
beautiful. It's so light. It's so easy. It's so okay. It's so, yeah. It's so powerful. Powerful.
And that's how we should feel.
And that's how you should feel when you talk. When you
That's
talk.
how we should feel.
When you embody this truth.
Wow.
You embody the truth that you are absolutely infinite awareness. You are the all
You
that
are.
is. Everything that exists is within you. You get to create from internally, externally, non-physical to physical. Okay? Just like this human form. First non-physical, It said, shh, that's what it looks like. Yep, that's okay. We're going to experience this. Okay, she's not going to have big, giant, double D boobs. Okay, she's going to have a great ass, but not, and then you look around and what does society say? Everybody's got to be a size 5 or a 1
or whatever.
or this. If you're not, then you're
It's
not
sick.
beautiful, you're not sexy, you're not accepted. You see, all external. When nothing comes from the external in, everything is created from the inside out. Okay, non-physical realm to physical realm.
Everything.
Makes sense?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
So, here's we're going to go into literally experiencing that. And that is, when we do these recodes and we step into our desired state of reality,
Yes.
you are creating. You are creating from infinite awareness, internally, external.
Infinite
It
awareness.
first has to come from here.
In the heart.
Then it can appear here. It will not appear here ever on any level of awareness from an unaware state of being to a complete aware state of being, which we're never complete. Okay, well, we're not complete here. Okay, we are, but we aren't. Okay. However,
what does that mean?
It means that you're always learning who you are till the day that you choose to leave this form. That's what that means.
You're always evolving.
So you can embody the truth of being infinite, okay? And embody that truth, embody the awareness, embody it, be it, live through it, okay? However, if you choose to leave physical form, which is also a choice, because everybody thinks, oh my God, we're going to get old. We have to get old. That's what they tell you. You can believe that all you want. I don't believe that.
I don't.
Okay? I don't have to get old. I don't have to get gray. I don't have to anything if I don't want to. Why? Because I'm the creator. I will choose to leave this form when I'm ready to leave this form. Okay. I don't choose to get gray. Not that I don't like gray. I think gray is absolutely beautiful, but I'm not getting gray because they told me that I have to. Just because they told me that I have to.
No.
Does that make sense? So I'm rebelling and I'm saying, well, you told me that I have to, but I did not hear that from within. So if infinite awareness did not tell me that I have to, why should I believe you? And why should I listen to you? Why should I take that as my truth?
Beautiful.
I didn't hear that from within. It's what we're told since we're kids. Well, you're only going to live until you're this age. You're going to get old and gray and this and that. Not that there's any resistance on it. I don't resist that. I have no resistance. I'm not afraid to leave physical form. Not at all. I don't want to go. You know why? Because this is freaking fun.
Now,
I don't want to
Elizabeth,
go. I want to create. I want to create massively. I want to be the greatest creator that I can be for as long as I can be it.
I know
has
why.
Nothing to do with resistance to leaving physical form. None. Because this is supposed to be fun, guys. Life is supposed to be fun, not miserable.
Elizabeth, now,
fun.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Now I know why I love my rebellious side.
Yeah, because you're giving everything the finger.
Yeah, that's why.
Across the board.
Yeah.
Across the board. No.
Then I've realized during this work that's actually my higher self.
Yeah.
That's my infinite self going.
No,
actually,
infinite is everybody thinks that everybody Here you take on the embodiment, let me tell you. We take on the embodiment of being pure, unconditional love. Label. Hear me. Label.
Yeah.
With the label, there needs to be a reaction. Love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't speak that way. Love doesn't breathe that way. Love doesn't this. Love doesn't that. That's not pure. That's not unconditional. It serves the greater good of my higher self. And I'm not lying to me, and I'm not lying to you, no matter how I say it, no matter how it's perceived, no matter how it comes out, then guess what? That is pure unconditional love.
Yeah.
Because I'm standing, walking, and living in my truth.
Yeah. Wow.
But not the truth of the ego.
Yeah.
That's
The
beautiful.
truth of that which I receive from infinite awareness.
I'm feeling that one. That one's
Okay.
a huge one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So is love kind? Sure.
I'll take you out now, girls.
Love me first. Is patience kind? Yeah. Be patient with me first.
Yes.
Okay. Is love gentle? Yeah. Well, let me be gentle with me first. Okay. Because I don't
Beautiful.
really want to give that to you. I want to give it to me.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And it's okay because we're not told that. What are we
That,
told? We're
Give to others.
told to do it to others first.
oh my gosh. Yes.
Do it to others
Brainwashed.
first.
Brainwashed.
Do unto others as you would have done unto thee. I'm going to do unto thee,
Yeah.
and then I'll give to you. Because you can never give from an empty cup. Only way you can give is when your cup runneth over. So your cup needs to be full at all times.
Wow.
When it's full, that full cup is yours. What everybody else gets is what's running over.
So guilt
The
is
rest
an
is
illusion
yours.
too.
Hello, the rest is yours. They get the running over.
Yes, that's right. They get
Wow.
them.
That's it.
So
That goes
even
from
as a
husband, wife,
This is
child,
very big
this,
point, this.
that, boom. You get the running over.
yeah, because with parenthood, it's such an opposite, isn't it? Or it has
Because you're
like
told it
the
has to be
illusion.
that way.
Huh?
Now, let me ask you a question. You get a woman that's married, has 3 kids, and decides, I need to go to Africa because I want to learn about gorillas. However, she can't take her kids with her. Okay? But she's feeling this urge to go, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I've got to go. I've got to learn about these gorillas. I have to. So she goes to Africa. She's there for 5 years. Does that make her any less of a mother?
No.
Wow.
No.
No.
No. She's still a mother. But she's doing what she feels she's called to do because her life is not being met in their life. So they're not living, she's not living through her children. Her children are living their lives and she's living hers. She still gave birth to them. She was still their mom. She probably writes them, calls them when she can. I love you. Oh my God. Gets to share her experiences with them. Doesn't make her not a label mom.
Good mom.
What does a mom look like? What is a mom? What do we expect our
Well,
mothers
that's
to do?
conditioning too.
Total conditioning. Then again, what do you expect from your children? Why have expectations on them? Why do you have one expectation on your kid? To be there for you, to do anything for you. Oh, because you do this and you do that. Now go to lights. You know that they have to do something for you. Why do they? What if they don't want to?
Because it's the limited illusion that keeps you from being the truth
Well,
of who
you
you
have
want to
to.
be.
You're my son. You're my son. You're here. What am I telling him? Don't be you. Don't be true to yourself. What if he wants to go out on a date and I want him to go muck my garden? Well, you have to. You're my son and you live here and I provide, you know. I provide for you. I buy all the food. You need to do this. Yeah, but Mom, I want to go get laid. Really? Hello? Who am I to tell him the new structure? I'm taking that old structure that I was taught and I'm putting it on my kid. You see?
Wow.
No. No, thank you for being here. I love you. Your presence is beautiful. Love witnessing you. I love watching you grow. I love seeing where you're at. Here if you need me.
Always.
Here if you need me. Otherwise, give Mom a big hug. Go about. Enjoy your day. Love you. Ciao. You see? I'm not going to condition them. I conditioned them enough. Now I uncondition them. I alchemized me and I alchemized them. You see? Moving forward. Any questions regarding that? Lisa, I saw that you put a big question in the chat box. Can you go in there and tell me what it was? Your
I
question
think
was?
I actually, from memory, it was back when we're talking about infinite awareness and the identities, and it was more a question like when you are moving forward and you feel that you're in forward flow, and then it shifts and change, or you change what you want to do with it. How is the clear distinction between you're moving more into infinite awareness or you're
I don't understand your question at all. Can you put it into a summary? Like real, what do you mean?
brief? How do you know you're not being conned by an old identity?
You may not.
Right.
Until after it happens.
Right, gotcha.
You see? And then you might go, oh, you got me.
Got it.
You got me. And then what do you do from there? You're going to beat yourself up. You're going to cry. You're going to stay in a crappy mood for 3, 4, 5, 7 days because you were in that space. And now what do I do? And oh, I'm stuck here. No, you're not. You have a choice. Boom. Say, okay, I'm out of here. I see that. I witnessed that. I'm choosing not to stay there, choosing not to be here, choosing to continue to move forward, continue to be the predominant creative force of my life and recreate.
Got it. Thank you.
And you can also really get out of the suffering of that too, you know.
Get out of the what?
The suffering that you put yourself through sometimes.
Well, that is the suffering. That's the madness.
Yeah,
that's how people go absolutely insane. That's how people go crazy by going back. Okay, when you're stepping forward and you know, and you're seeing things shift, and you know, you're becoming more aware, and then you go back. That's where the spin begins. You just keep looking forward. There's nothing back there for you. Put the blinders on. You're a horse and you got those horse blinders, and do not look to the left, do not look to the right, because where's the prize? That way. I'm going that way. It's a straight, narrow path to what? To your creation, to your destination, to what you're creating, to what's going to make you happy, to what's going to bring you joy. Do you understand?
Wow.
Yes.
And then that takes away any sort of issue someone's had with decision making or deciding, or I can never decide.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just stuck in your head. Is it good? Is it right? Is it wrong? Should I? Shouldn't I? Here's what you do. You go into innocence.
That's it.
Yeah. Go into innocence, okay? And then you see the vision, you get the vision. And what's going to happen? Infinite awareness is going to give you the path to walk on. It's going to tell you where you need to go. Everything that you need to do is going to show up, and you're going to follow the instructions given by infinite awareness that dwells within. Guess where it's going to take you? A ride on the back of Jim's motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's in the making. Might not happen until next spring, but it's in the making. You see, it's like it's going to take you forward. It'll never, ever, ever take you backwards. Okay? Moving forward. Moving forward.
All is well. All is well.
All is well.
Yeah, mantra.
Yes, it is our mantra. Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
guys, it's 5:05. This is beautiful. Any more questions before we get into some unpacking questions?
But did you see the comment of Jim? That was
No,
the best.
no, Jim. I'm sorry. What was Jim's comment?
He wished he would have known all of this before he went bald. And I love that comment. Yeah. The best one today. Yeah.
Yes.
It's an eye opener,
Yes.
that's for sure.
Jim, we love you.
So much love you. My God, we love you. Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
You guys can leave your mics on if you need to. All is well. No problem. Okay. You're going to flip your page because you want to get to the first unpacking question. And you're just going to start unpacking. Ready? All right. So the first one is, that's not the first one, Elizabeth. I went ahead of you guys. Okay. First unpacking question is, who do I say I am? Who do I say I am?
I am me.
You don't have to say it out loud. You can write it down.
Okay.
The I is, you're human.
Wow.
Who does the ego say you are? Who do I say I am? Who am I? Guys, I'm going to give you guys about 30, 40 seconds for each question. Really don't know what's going to pop up. Yeah, I feel you guys. Know I'm out there with you, okay? Holding space with you as you do this. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Beautiful. Next question. Why do I believe all that to be true? Why do I believe this to be true? Ooh.
From external sources.
Yeah.
Let it flow, girls and guy.
So Elizabeth, I'm just going back into one again. You say, who do I say I am? Meaning we have to internalize what we feel who we are, or you just said you're human.
Who do you say you are? You're asking yourself that question. Who do I say I am? Who do I say I am?
Infinity awareness and
No. When you say
no,
it's like, no.
I'm who do I say?
I am a hairdresser. I am a mom. You know, I am. Do you understand?
But aren't we pure? I like to think of myself as a.
Okay, we're doing an
consciousness.
unpacking. This is unpacking.
Okay, I'm just trying to get understanding. I'm gonna try to get yeah.
This is
Okay.
totally we're
Oh, who
unpacking
do I say I am?
human perspective.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay, I got that.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff will come up in this. That that you didn't know was there. You know, that's the purpose of it. Okay.
Okay, I hear that. Got it.
Okay. Beautiful. Let me know when you're done, Nikki.
I'm done.
Okay. Why do I believe this to be true? What were the beliefs attached to it? Who told you that?
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah. What are your beliefs about yourself? And how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel? Julie, tap into how it makes you feel. What comes up for you? What are the emotions? What are the thoughts that come up to you when you feel what you believe yourself to be? Yeah. Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. When you look through those eyes, how do you perceive the world? And what are your beliefs about the world? Thank you, Christine. If anyone's missing any of these questions, Christine is writing them down in the chat. So you're welcome to go into the chat if you need to go back. Okay. Thank you, Christine. Appreciate that.
So welcome.
Thanks, Christy.
Okay. Why do you perceive the world to be that way? What are the beliefs that are attached to that? What are the structures?
Whoa.
Mm.
Whoa.
I love that.
Lisa is such good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. How does it make you feel to have that perception and those beliefs? How does that make you feel? What emotions come up there? Beautiful. I feel you guys. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, next question. What is your current reality? What does your current reality look like? What are the beliefs you have that created it? What are the beliefs you have that created your current reality? What built that structure? Who built that structure? Who said it had to be that way? Holding space, guys. Beautiful. Next question. Looking at your current reality, is there anything you don't like? What is it? What would you like to change in your current reality? I'm going to give you guys a few minutes for that one. Okay. What does it look like if you were able to change it? What do you see there? What do you smell there? And what does it feel like? And you guys can let me know when you're done with those questions.
I'm done. Thank you.
You want us just to keep going through?
No, you can just let me know when you're done. Yep.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Done. Oh, sorry.
Beautiful. Okay. So out of everything, is everyone done?
Yes.
Kathy, Karen, Amy.
Yes, I'm done.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, Julie. Okay. So coming back to your current reality. Okay. Once you come back here.
Mr. Kathy and Amy needs a bit more time.
Okay. I'll give you a few seconds there, okay?
Are we done up to question 16 or we've done the whole lot?
Question 16, and she stopped.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay. So I want you guys to come back to this reality. I want you to come back to this current reality. Fully feel it. Fully witness yourself. Witness everything around you. Witness everything you've created. All of your creations. Okay. And then from everything that you wrote down, with the things that you wished you could change, I want you to take one thing, the number one thing that you would like to change, one thing that you would truly, truly desire. I want you to pick that and I want you to write that down. The thing that's most important to you. Okay. Most important for you to witness, for you to create. Beautiful. Now you're going to write down what you feel is in the way of you creating that. What do you feel is in the way of you creating that? Let me know when you're done.
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 Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so from 0 to 10, 0 being the least resistant, 10 being the most resistant, absolutely do not see yourself having that. Where are you between a 0 and 10 with the resistance to having that?
10.
On 10.
Don't tell me. Write that in the box or write it down on a piece of paper. Okay. You guys can put, why don't you just all put it in the box? Where do you feel your resistance is?
I first said 9, but 10. Is it 10?
Beautiful. Everybody in there?
Oh, mine's
Mhm.
9.
Yes.
Good.
I just checked myself. It's 9.
Kathy. Kathy, what did you say?
Mine's a 9. Sorry.
Kathy.
Mine's a 9.
Kathy Gilbert. Kathy Gilbert here?
10. Kathy is at 10.
No.
Yeah,
Kathy,
no,
did-
my question is 10, you believe you can have it or you won't have it?
No, it's the most resistant to you having it.
So chances are you won't have it if you hit a 10,
No.
right?
It's where do you feel your resistance is? How much resistance do you have, okay, in believing that that can happen? Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in the
And-
box right now.
Okay, but you have to put Amy's in there too, separately. You're 2 different people.
Oh.
Okay,
Yes.
so answer for Amy
Thank
as
you.
well.
Anyone
She's
is
her
it?
own, her own being.
I would be a 5.
You're a 5, Amy?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to get you guys into innocence. Christine and I are going to connect consciousness to consciousness, and we're going to do a tandem recode. Okay. After the recode, there are going to be some more questions that you guys need to answer. Okay. So please do not go past this form. All right. Excellent. Are we ready? Okay. I would like everybody to take in 2 beautiful breaths. When you breathe in, it's through the nose. Hold for 4 seconds. And then exhale through the mouth. Okay. Breathe in. Hold for 4. And exhale through the mouth. Keeping your eyes closed. In your mind's eye, which is your 3rd eye, in the middle of your forehead, I want you to witness what super consciousness looks like for you. Holy Spirit, super consciousness, doesn't matter. Okay, whatever you call it, whatever it is for you. There are no rights, there are no wrongs. There's no right name, there's no wrong name for this. Just witness it in your mind's eye. Visualize it. What comes up for you? How does it show itself to you? Is it a white mist, a blue mist, a purple mist, a waterfall? Doesn't matter what it is, because this is yours. This is personal between you and infinite awareness. Just connect to that. I'm going to be there. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to know when you're there. Don't worry. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're simply going to visualize your non-physical aspect. Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Witness that. Witness that. When you get that visual, I want you to witness your body, your human physical form, literally stepping into the center of this beautiful vision of infinite awareness. Step into the center. Yeah. No resistance, no fear. Just step into it as it's the purest form of you that you will experience. Pure unconditional love. There you go. Beautiful. There you go. Yes. Yes. Now, while you're there, I want you to literally witness and allow this beautiful aspect of you to touch your skin, to go through your skin, entering your blood cells, entering the veins, entering the organs. Yeah, there you go. Just surrender. Pure surrender to all that you are. Yeah, feel it going into your hair, your eyes. Yes, witness the embrace, the gentleness. Feel it in your fingertips, in your toes. Yeah. No fear. Just merging with you. becoming one as there's no separation. There you go. Yeah. Now that you're there, I want you to take the hand that you write with and I want you to place that over your high heart, right below your throat chakra. And then take the other hand and place it over that. And I want you to slowly witness infinite awareness going down from your third eye straight into your heart. I want you to anchor it right there. Yes, beautiful. Anchor that straight into your heart. Just visualize it. Becoming one, no separation. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can take another big, beautiful, deep breath. Just remain there. Remain in presence. Yeah. Where everything and nothing exists simultaneously. Beautiful. Okay, Christine, if you could connect to my conscious state of being, please.
Absolutely.
What was that?
Yes.
Okay.
But
A little further.
okay.
Come a little further.
Okay.
Okay. Fully dock. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. And the two become one. So we're going to enter the field. Everyone will give us permission. We're going to enter the superconscious field. It is a collective field of awareness. Okay, where everything is joined together as one. So if we could have your permission, if you guys could just put in the box, yes. Wonderful. Excellent.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay. Let's begin. Superconsciousness, are you there? Yes. Superconsciousness, do you see the resistance that's, if you guys could mute yourselves, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Superconsciousness, do you see the resistance? Christine, are you muted?
Aye.
Okay. You're the only one that should be unmuted. Excellent. Okay. Superconsciousness, do you see the resistance that's in the field here today? Yes. Superconsciousness, do you see the beliefs that are attached to all of the resistance? Yes. Yeah. Hmm. Superconsciousness, could you please tag and treat all the underlined fear, all the false perceptions, false beliefs, false knowings? Yeah. Hmm. Could you please tag and treat that to a massive change history and all that's needed? Do that in the perfect way and in the perfect order. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Super consciousness, could you please tag the 3-year-old child that wants to run right now? Yep. Hiding under the bed. Witnessing the world to be a very cruel, 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 cruel place. Could you please tag that original event, please? The original event that took place prior to that? Yes. Could you please tag and treat that to a massive change history and all that's needed? Do that in the perfect way and in the perfect order, and then tag the 2-year-old. There's a 2-year-old. Tag the 2-year-old, please, super consciousness. Abandonment issues. Tag that to a massive change history and all that's needed, please. Do that in the perfect way and in the perfect order. Tag the belief that I need a dad. Tag the belief that I need a mom. Yeah. Tag that to a massive change history and all that's needed. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Super consciousness, could you please tag the memory attached to that belief, the one that I need a mom and a dad? However, go into the original event in the womb, please. Where a lot of distortion was already taking place. Could you please tag and treat that there, please? Do massive change history and all that's needed. Do that in the perfect way and in the perfect order. Thank you, super consciousness. Christine, go ahead.
Thanks. Super conscious, do you see the illusion of safety here? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Super conscious, I want you to notice the duality here, the duality of having to be safe, not being safe. Want you to go a bit deeper in this, super conscious. Yeah, okay. Super conscious, I want you to go 7 generations back, even further than that, please. Want you to notice all the fear of being in this world, the fear of not living life to the full extent. Yeah, there you go. Wonderful. Okay. Super conscious, I want you to tag and treat this, please. Yeah. Do a massive change history on this. Okay. Super conscious, show me what I need to notice here. Okay, anything more in the lineage? Okay, super conscious, do you see the belief of damage? The belief of being damaged, not having the opportunity to create, being hindered in life itself, being treated unkind, all the bullying. Yeah, all the trauma, all the horror, reflecting on the child. Okay, I also see the aspect of the father energy here. Okay, okay, super conscious, show me, please. What is this all about? Okay, super conscious, notice the identities connected to this, please. the identities of not living their lives, having to mask themselves, not being allowed to speak when spoken, yeah, not being heard. Yeah, the fear of listening to their higher selves. Superconscious, tag and treat this, please. Do a massive change history on this and everything that's needed. Anything more to notice here, superconscious? Okay. Superconscious, do you see the okay. Do you see the beliefs of playing out different roles, especially in relationships, having to take on identities, the fear of not being anything without identities? Yeah, okay. Do a massive change history on this, please. Tag it. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Okay, superconscious, do you see the separation here? Yeah, definitely. Okay. So just tag all identities that is unseen, that is unknown, and that is creating boulders and blocks. Yeah, even the unheard of. Tag and treat this superconscious and do a massive change history. Okay, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Superconsciousness. Do you see the resistance in knowing who they truly are? Yes. Do you see the disbelief? Yes. Superconscious, could you please tag and treat the disbelief? Tag and treat and speak to the aspect that is laughing at this, that is making jokes about it. Yes, could you please speak to that aspect? Thank you, superconscious. Could you let that aspect know that it is very important for it? Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Yes, it's been called out. Yes, it has. We see you. Superconscious, please let that aspect know that we love it, that we're not asking for it to die. However, we're asking for it to step into a greater version of itself, to merge with it and to become one. Is that aspect or part ready to do that? No. Okay, superconscious. Could you please ask them if they would be willing to merge with pure unconditional love? No, not yet. Okay, superconscious. Could you please go back to the original event where that aspect witnessed the disconnect? Yeah. Yeah, right there. Beautiful superconsciousness. Beautiful. Superconsciousness, could you please tag and treat that original event right there? Do a massive change history and all that's needed. Do that very gently and do that in the perfect way, in the perfect order, please. Yes. Yeah, thank you, superconsciousness. Superconsciousness, could you please, if there's anything in the field where we need to do any family entanglements, father's side, mother's side, could you please grab all family entanglements? Going back 16 generations. Yeah. Beautiful super consciousness. While you're there, super consciousness, could you please have both parents from the mother's side as well as the father's side? Yes, I know. Yes. Tag the fear right there. Tag the memory loss right there. Tag that it cannot be true. It's impossible. Don't let anyone else know. Don't tell them because they'll think I'm crazy. Tag all of that. Do a massive change history and all that's needed. Beautiful super consciousness. Super consciousness, I'd like to have you take the hand of each parent and put it on the shoulder of each child, all the way up to this child here, generation to generation to generation. As you filter it through into this now time-space reality, I want you to do a wave of pure unconditional love, covering those beliefs, covering those fears. Yeah. That's 15 generations, super consciousness. Beautiful. 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 Bring it all the way home. You ready? 15, 14, 13, 12. Tag and treat, I hate myself at 12. I hate the world. I don't know why I'm here. Why did I become a parent? Tag and treat that, please. Do massive change history and all that's needed. Beautiful super consciousness. Go into 11, 10. Bring it to 9 generations, please. There is too much destruction. The world is not safe. What is my purpose? Why am I here? I hate myself and I hate life. Tag and treat that. Do massive change history and all that's needed, please. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's go to 8, 7, 6. Yeah. I see it, but I don't believe it. I want it, but it's impossible. My soul has been too wounded. There is still too much destruction. Please tag and treat that. Do a massive change history and all that's needed. Do it in the perfect way and in the perfect order. Am I at 7?
5, 6, 5,
No.
6,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. Okay. Super consciousness right there. Super consciousness. I want you to tag all of the fear attached to that, the smothering, the incapabilities, all of the fear attached to that, all of the fear attached to, oh my gosh, this one's, oh, okay. Super consciousness, please give this to me slowly, please. Thank you. all of the trauma attached to the abuse, attached to the abuse, to the one that understood, to the one that seen, to the one that knew, to one that had to hide itself from the world. Yes, right there. The grandfather, the grandfather, the grandfather. Tag and treat that, please. Do a massive change history and all that's needed. Do that in the perfect way and in the perfect order. Not being able to be seen, can't speak the truth, or they will kill me. Beautiful. Thank you, superconsciousness, superconsciousness. Let's go down to now. Bring it home, superconsciousness. Everything and anything in the field there. Yes, anything that's been absorbed, all of the disbelief.
Yeah.
All of the false creations, all of the limitations.
Wow. There it goes.
Take that superconscious. Take that superconscious. Take that superconscious. Massive change history and all that's needed. Do that in the perfect way and in the perfect order, please. Thank you, superconsciousness. Superconsciousness, if there aren't any parts that are not awake yet, we ask that you just waken them. We ask that you merge them. Do a parts integration, please. Do that in the perfect way and in the perfect order. Superconsciousness, is there anything else there that needs to be tagged or treated? No. Superconsciousness, could you please tag memories 1, 2, and 3? Quantum memory, tandem memory, shadow memory, as well as ego memories that no longer serve the greater good of the higher self. Could you please place those into a crystal ball? Lock and seal them. Lock and seal them with 15 metallic locks that is never to be opened again. Please toss that ball out into the black mist. When it hits 200 feet in superconsciousness, please cut the cord. If there is anything lingering where it can reattach, I want you to sear that with pure unconditional love and the liquid gold. Nothing is to reattach itself. Yes. Thank you, superconsciousness. I love you so much. Superconsciousness, could you please tag memories 1, 2, 3, quantum memory, tandem memory, shadow memory, as well as ego memory that are still necessary for this now time space reality. Thank you. Please touch every single chakra that's been used here, front and back. Everyone that is seen and unseen, known and unknown to the human identity on all levels. Seal it with pure unconditional love and lock it front and back with the liquid gold. Yeah, right there. Boom. Superconsciousness, please ground that into the matrix of the universe and into the heart of Gaia. As you ground it, I'd like you to firmly ground this 8,000 feet deep and 8,000 feet wide from the north, the south, the east, and the west. And superconsciousness, if you could please surround that with pure unconditional love, as well as the liquid gold. Nothing is to break it, shake it, bend it, move it, or uproot it. Yes, beautiful. Thank you, super consciousness. If you guys could please take in 2 beautiful deep breaths and come back, I'd appreciate it. Let me know when you're here, and then let me know where your resistance is regarding that. And then we have a few questions I want to go through with you guys. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, beautiful. Jen. Hi, Jen. Beautiful.
Hi.
Is everybody back?
Yeah. I hear you, Jim.
Beautiful. Michelle Zuzero. Yay, Michelle. Awesome. Great job, guys. Great job. All right. So we have a couple of more questions to go through. Okay. I want you to turn the page. Ready? Couple of questions.
Starting on 17.
I'm sorry?
Starting on 17.
I don't know the number. Who do
Okay.
you say you are now? Remember, a man is as a man thinketh. Okay, so who do you say you are now? How does that make you feel? Mm. Who do you perceive yourself to be now? How do you perceive the world now? And how do you perceive others now? Mm. At the bottom of that page, you're going to see something that says, I am that I am, infinite awareness. And then there's a question that says, I am, and there's a question that says, I am not. You guys can do that at your very own pace. Something that you can do every single day and just write, I am that which you are or what you believe yourself to be. And then underneath, put, I am not. All of the things that you no longer believe yourself to be. Okay? So that's a little exercise you can do for yourself. Okay, would anyone care to share this experience? We've got about, well, it says 3 minutes, but we're going to give it a few more minutes than that. We'll go to 6:10. Okay. So whoever's ready can unmute and speak first.
I want to say that I think that it was amazing. It made me feel so much better, and I have greater understanding. When I thought I had good understanding, I have greater understanding. So yes, amen.
And I have to say, your whole face has shifted.
Yeah. So there's always a whole new outlook, you know, and it has to be a constant reminder to keep going forward and not looking back.
Yes.
And I love you, and I thank you both for everything you've done.
Love you too, Karen. Thank you for being here.
So nice to see that shift.
Yeah.
My
Your
pleasure.
whole face is like
Oh
completely
yes, it's
different.
different lady. Different lady. Yeah.
Yeah. Love to see that smile. That's beautiful. Would
Thank you.
anyone else care to share?
Pretty amazing.
Ah, is that Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad you were able to make it, Jeff.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you. I think Julie, did you want to speak?
There it is. Yes, you've given me a whole new perspective, and the recode was wonderful. And thank you very much, both of you. And this has been a wonderful. I'm really glad I was able to come today. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel very blessed, and thank you.
No.
Who was that?
What?
Who just spoke?
That was Julie.
Julie. Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Arlene?
Well, I feel that this one is going in deeper for me. There are so many ahas. Without a doubt, there are so many ahas.
Good.
And
yeah,
some clear directions as well.
Beautiful.
So yes, but I feel like right now the recode's still kind of, it's still seeping in there. It's still, yeah. It's still working through here.
Yeah.
So once again, deeply, deeply grateful. Thank you so very, very much.
You're very welcome. And remember, sometimes, you know, with the recode, you know, we ask super consciousness to do it in the perfect way, in the perfect order. So sometimes it's still filtering for days.
Yeah.
Okay? So just know that. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Anyone else?
Yes, I will.
Okay, Miss Lisa.
I just want to say thank you for both of you for just joining, for joining the dots for me.
Oh,
the dots are being joined instead of, it's just like, oh, how long have I wanted to hear it like that? Like, it's just gone, oh, now I can see what I've been doing. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
what I feel like you've just like filled in all the missing pieces.
Yes.
That have been left. Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of like, everything just makes sense now. And no matter how long I've been like doing this work, and I felt like there was that many new bits of information and new ahas. I'm thinking, where has all this information been hiding? You know, but yeah, so thank you so much for putting it out there for us to hear. So it's been amazing. And Christine, that recode were, as soon as I went into innocence, I was whatever it was coming out of me. So, so thank you so much. That recode was amazing, and I could tell you both deep as well. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'll say something quickly.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So Elizabeth and Christine is amazing, but I'm a little bewildered because I heard everything, but I'm a little like stunned at the moment because no, seriously, I heard you and I listened and I even came to the chair. I even, you know, had a little blankie and just like thought, okay, this is that's good. And I heard everything, but I didn't. I must have gone somewhere.
Yeah.
I woke up.
No.
So
You
I'm now
heard
passed
everything.
out.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you passed out.
Well, this is the strange thing. I heard everything.
Yeah.
I heard
Yes.
your voice.
Okay.
I heard everything. And
Yes.
I gave both you, when you said, would you give permission? I said, I'll give permission
Yeah.
to Elizabeth Christine to, connect to my superconscious. And I said, thank you. I sat back like this, like I'm upright, closed my eyes, and it's very peaceful. And I was fine. And I felt, I really heard you, but now I feel like I must have gone somewhere.
Okay.
Else.
So yeah.
But then I
no,
woke up
you-
again. But when
yes.
you
This-
spoke, I came, yeah.
Okay,
there's
so
a
here's
bubble
the
that
thing.
now, I don't know
I'm
what
going to
happened.
explain that to you. You don't have to go all over the place with it. And what happened?
Okay.
Okay, what happened is this. Your human identities, okay, would not have been able to accept what was being presented. Okay, so infinite awareness, your superconscious said, okay, baby girl, come on, we're going to go really deep. And they put you to sleep. Okay,
So amazing.
they close all the other aspects down so that you can receive. Okay,
yeah,
that's it. There's nothing you have to do from this moment forward.
Going deep.
It will all be done. Things will arise. Things will happen. You understand? And you're
yeah,
just
I do
going to,
understand.
yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. Oh, wow. And then things will come to your remembrance because you did hear everything. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's like quite remarkable, isn't it? Hey?
All is well.
Because like when you I heard the voices again,
Oh
and the voices, I just feel like I've had a lot of tension,
Well, you were brought into
and-
the nothingness, honey.
It's a really beautiful
Oh,
experience.
Yeah, you had to be brought into the nothingness, and that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
All right, guys, we've got 2 minutes. 2
Okay,
minutes.
cool.
Okay. Anybody else?
So I just
Wow.
want to say, hi, when you said at the beginning, go witness your vein and this and that, I was already there, and I was like, she read my mind again.
Witness your what?
Vein, go to your body. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was already there when you just like 2 seconds or 2 minutes later, you said that.
Yeah.
And then I was like the same. I was drifted away. And at the end, my right shoulder started pulsing, and then I came back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awareness bringing you back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Beautiful. You had
Thank
2
you.
knockouts. Woo!
Wow, beautiful,
Yeah,
man.
can't wait to
It's
see what
freaking
happens
beautiful.
the next friggin' month with you two. Hello, babies. Moving forward. Would any of Jim, are you good?
Yeah, I'm still processing and buzzing and
Good.
just feeling the love.
There you go.
Enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is Michelle Ann still with us?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, my beautiful. How was it?
It was beautiful. It was wonderful.
Okay.
So beautiful.
I love you.
Thank you.
Beck, you there? I got 1 minute left.
I'm here. I'm here. That was beautiful. I went deeper than I've ever been. I fell asleep. Well, I didn't.
Oh, we got 3.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I fell into, and everything was just so relevant. Again, I felt like you were speaking to me. It was just like,
Excellent.
yeah, it was
Beautiful. Okay. Kathy and Amy, are you there still?
No.
Okay.
But you have Jen with you?
Jen, would you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
Oh.
beautiful.
Okay, there she is. Hi.
Hi. I don't even know how I feel right now. I just, yeah,
Okie dokie.
but it's good.
Yes, I know. I
It's just
can
a
see
new,
all of your face.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how was the experience?
It was really good. It's really, really good. I did notice, like, when you were doing the recode, a lot of it, like, part of me, the protector controller, I guess, wanted to, like, oh, she's doing this, and oh, she's doing that, and oh, and it's trying to pay attention. And I'm like, the surrender, like, let it happen. Stop
Yeah.
trying to control the, you know, the
Mhm.
recode, and just enjoy the experience. Like,
Right, exactly. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for being here. You know, I don't know. We're probably going to be doing this once or twice a month, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moving forward.
Framåt.
So, yep, there'll be a lot of changes, a lot of creations moving forward.
Just beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, this was
Thank
a
you so
beautiful
much to
experience.
both of you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. That
You're
was
welcome.
really.
Love you all. Thank you all for being
Are
here.
you
Thank
going
you for
to
your
put this
time.
up somewhere, like the recording,
It'll be
or
on
not?
YouTube.
Beautiful. Ooh, Nelly. Take it away, baby. Take it away. I'm telling you. Woo!
Yeah, there you go. Wow.
But you can share with us when you do that, because I'm going to search for this. Or do I
Oh,
have to
indeed.
search for it?
You'll all get a copy of this. Yeah,
Oh, Jesus. That's
Yeah.
lovely.
definitely.
You're gonna re-listen, Nikki, are you?
What you say, Christine?
You're gonna re-listen? Listen to it again?
Listen.
Oh, I want to re-listen.
Golden nugget. Golden nugget.
I want to know what's deep, what I went. Yeah. No, it was just so lovely, man. It's just beyond lovely. It's just, oh, lovely. Like, just lovely.
As lovely as you.
And my dog agrees.
And the dog agrees.
Yeah.
He's come to waggle his tail. Look at this. Look at this.
Aw.
Listen.
Beautiful.
Oh, she's
Cutie
happy.
pie.
They feel the happiness. Look, my other one too. Whoa,
Okay.
the happiness is around me. Look at
Indeed.
this. Woo! Yeah, baby.
She lives out.
All right, beauties.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
have to close out
Bye.
here. I love
Yeah,
you
thank
all.
you so much.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome, guys.
Okay,
Love
bye.
you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much, girls. That was beautiful.
Thank
Okay,
you, Lisa.
cheers.
Bye, everyone. You're so welcome.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye,
guys.
beauty queen.
Goodbye,
you.
beautiful people,
Bye.
beautiful
Very
souls.
much.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Bless your hearts.
Bye, everyone.